Hi guys, it's Yafa. I've got another video for you. This is going to be my first impressions of the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. So this is really cute. It's got um, places of interest, from around the world that you could see all over the palette. So that's kind of cute packaging. It's plastic, but it seems pretty sturdy. And you have a nice big mirror, and you have 21 shadows. And it was very interesting. This is $49. You could get it at any department store that sells Urban Decay. I got it at Macy's. Of course, it's available at Sephora, Ulta. So Macy's was having 15% off cosmetics at the time, so I bought it there. So that was a great little sale. But initially when I first saw this, I walked into Sephora, and I said I have to have it. But the funny part was when I saw it online, I thought I was definitely going to pass on it. So that was quite a surprise to me. But when I saw it in person, I thought, wow, how beautiful. And I definitely like that there's so many greens here, because for whatever reason, some people don't like greens. I happen to love them. And I was captivated by the way the colors looked in person. And for some reason online, like, I just thought it was nothing special, but I was feeling totally the opposite when I saw it up close. So that's really funny about that, when sometimes when you go into the store, you have a totally different impression than when you see something online. Sometimes it could be the opposite. But I felt like this was totally worth getting. Now, some of the colors, let me just show you some swatches. So this top color here is like pretty much matched to my skin tone on this part of my arm, so it's hard to see, but so you get 21 colors, and quite a lot more than you normally do with Urban Decay shadow palettes, but and the size of the pans are really nice. And so, I I have been veering towards warm shadows. I can't say I'll make a ton of use out of like the orangey ones, but and maybe that one. But you know what? There's a lot in here that I really find that I like. But I mean, I know that, some of you may have some Urban Decay earlier palettes that may have these colors in it, like this one, Smog, is I believe an original color to some of their earlier palettes. So I don't think it's anything different, but there's a lot in here. And as I was swatching them, I noticed like not all of them appeared as intense as they looked in the palette. So I'll have to play around with that more. But so far as what, I've been using, like for the look that I created today, which is mostly like greens and golds. So I used this one here, and I used, I think I used this one and this one, and maybe the Smog. So I think those are the ones that I used. But yeah, so, and I found it interesting. I decided to use this color, Blaze, in my highlight area, which is maybe a little darker for my skin tone to use as a highlight, but I decided why not. So I think that's that's the third one down. So it's got a tiny bit of orange in it, but it's like pretty much an intense gold, but that was a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And I mean, there are some colors that, maybe if you want to use something like less intense, you could still find something to work with if you're not into really intense looks and deep colors. So, there may be something in here for you, but for the most part, I think if you're drawn to color, this one is more a palette for you. And if you like neutrals, this may not be what you are looking for. But I tend to like variety, and so I like the fact that they're giving you something besides For Another Naked palette. Stay tuned, there's something else coming in that direction, but um, you know what? You, you can find something for everybody. So I've always been partial to Urban Decay palettes. So this one is no different to me. I really enjoy it so far. And, you know, if I am majorly disappointed by something in it, then it'll turn up in my, you know, flops as far as my monthly favorites. But, you know, who knows? This may be a favorite. But those are my thoughts basically on the palette, and I hope you enjoy this video. And you can catch me on Facebook at Yeah For Real Beauty for updates about my channel, and please subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.